Half-Life. Yeah, you know that one. The good old game. The one that took first-person shooters, flipped the table and said, hey, what if we made this ridiculously immersive and smart? The award-winning, revolutionary classic that's still fun to blast through even today. Yeah, that Half-Life. That's the one that I'm talking about. Well, guess what recently dropped, my broskies? A demo for a mod called Half-Life Element 64. And what this mod does is basically grab Half-Life by the lab coat and shove it straight into a full-blown late 90s boomer shooter makeover. I'm talking centered guns, ammo raining from the ceiling, enemies shooting slow enough projectiles that you can waltz around them like you're auditioning for a combat ballet, linear levels packed with secrets, twitchy movement, shotgun shells for breakfast. If it came out in 1998 next to Quake and Duke Nukem, nobody would have blinked. Yeah, that just dropped as a mod for Half-Life, or rather a demo. And the demo gives you one full chapter, 6 levels and even a boss fight, along with a little hub area where you choose your missions, or rather your chapters, to be more specific here. The finished mod is planned to have a total of 4 chapters, each getting crazier than the last. What we're playing right now is the calm intro chapter, and it's still pretty damn fun, so it really is a good hint of what is to come. But before I go too deep into the good stuff, a lot of people still ask, how do I even play a Half-Life mod? And to be honest, it could not be easier. Step 1, have Half-Life installed on Steam. Step 2, go to the Steam Workshop, search for Half-Life Element 64, slap that subscribe button, hit play, boom, and please, for your own sanity and mine, go into the options first and turn off auto-aim. I don't know why it's on by default, but it aims like a drunk barnacle. Shut it down before it ruins your day. Now once you're in, you'll recognize the classic Black Mesa arsenal. You get the pistol, the SMG, the shotgun, and of course the crowbar. Because it's not Half-Life without Gordon's favorite pipe of justice. But here is also where things get a little bit messy. The gunplay isn't quite tuned for that boomer shooter style yet. The pistol and SMG share the same ammo, but weirdly, the SMG feels more accurate than the pistol. And every weapon has this random recoil pattern that makes it feel like you're rolling dice every time that you hit that fire. You can aim perfectly at an enemy's head and still miss 5 shots in a row just because the bullets decided they wanted a vacation today. And when a game relies on fast movement and precise shooting, that gets annoying really damn fast. The developer definitely needs to tighten that up. Movement though, pretty damn solid. No sprint, no crouch, but you move fast enough that it feels like a proper run and gun experience without turning into an Olympic speedrun. And the layout of the levels is nice and simple. Grab the key, open the door, blast anything that dares breathe in your direction. You fight through corridors and little arena sections. And personally, I hope that later chapters spice things up with bigger arenas and more enemy chaos. But for an intro chapter, well, it definitely works. The music, it also fits the mood too. Instead of going full chainsaw metal like a lot of boomer shooters today, it sticks closer to Half-Life, slightly electronic energy, fast but moody, very Black Mesa under attack. And honestly, pretty damn catchy as well. As for the story, well, it does exist, technically. There is a description on the Steam page that says you're saving the universe from unknown invaders, but the game itself doesn't bother telling you anything. No dialogue, no notes, no nothing. And okay, Half-Life was always narrative heavy, but even boomer shooters can have personality. A little sprinkle of story wouldn't hurt the vibes at all in this game. But here is also the main takeaway. This mod has insane potential. You can feel it constantly as you play this demo. The Half-Life universe is awesome as it is. The levels, they're fun. The enemies, very iconic. The combat could be incredible once the guns get a bit polished up. Right now, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Tweak the weapons so they feel punchier and more consistent. Boom! I say easy 8 out of 10. The foundation is that strong in this demo. Now it took me just under an hour to finish the demo, so I'm guessing that the full 4 chapters experience might land somewhere around 5 to 6 hours. And honestly, I can't wait to see what kind of madness the developers lined up next. If this is the tame introduction, bring on the chaos in the next chapters. Let's see Freeman sprint into hell with a double-barrel shotgun. That would be so nice. Anyway, I figured you might want to know about this mod and that it actually exists, so you can skip the boring searching and get straight into the fun. And that's why Bald Papa Slim is here on YouTube to deliver the good gaming goods directly into your beautiful eyeballs. And if you enjoyed this little dive into the Half-Life boomer shooter universe, go ahead and hit that like button and maybe, just maybe, smidge your hand onto that subscribe button as well. It keeps me going and it keeps my head shiny and gets more reviews like this right into you. And if you want even more cool recommendations, join the Discord. We got a great community and it's basically non-stop gaming chaos in there. And I'll catch you in the next one. Over and out.